Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Just give me a few more minutes and I'll be live. Thank you, Sister Malachi. Sister Malachi, that I sent you in the email earlier is to a different place, not here. Just FYI. But if you want a link to here, I will send it to you. All you got to do is just let me know. Because I'm not going to drop them in the chat. I'm not going to drop it in the chat room. If anybody wants to come up on the panel that I know, and you're going to be nice and not ugly, I'll send you a link. I'll email it to you if I have your email address. Or if you have mine, you can email me. All righty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's all here? Oh, I got to turn my camera on. Howdy, howdy. Happy New Year. Oh, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. I was trying to do a live stream earlier this morning. When I went outside, I had ice all over my car and stuff. And then a little bit later, it started raining. But we still have some ice buildup out here. It kind of warmed up during the day, but now the temperature is starting to drop again. So, well, hello, Gear. How are you doing? You crack me up with some of your videos. I love the one you just did. Yeah, they are keeping stuff from us. That's for real, for real. Of course, they always have been. We know that. I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe holiday, Christmas, whatever you celebrated. Yowza. Come on in. I ain't been did live streams in so long, I've almost forgot how to do stuff. But we'll get on here for a little bit. Miss Mary's supposed to pop in, and I think Miss Phyllis. They may be sitting there on the sidelines and listening and not saying nothing or something right now. I don't know. But welcome to whoever's sitting there on the sidelines. If you don't want to say hello to you anyway. And I hope you're doing well. Everybody can be adults and get along. There ain't no reason for nobody to be ugly. The time's too short. Life's too short. You expecting the honey-do list? Oh, joy. Those are always fun. My honey-do list is I have to give it to myself because I have no honey to give it to. So, yeah. I have to do my own honey-do list. But Gear, that little rap that you dropped, that little rap video, that was cute. How's the weather across the pond? Cold, wet. I'm in the crosshairs of we're getting the rain. We already had some ice, and now it's going to go back to ice. They talking about flash freeze. A flash freeze. That reminds me of the movie Day After Tomorrow. Talking about a flash freeze. I hope it don't get that cold, but it is supposed to get cold. I think more tomorrow than overnight tonight and tomorrow. How's the weather over there where you're at across the other side of the pond? Yucky too? Gear, what you got for weather? I don't know what Miss Stephanie's got. I haven't heard from her in a while. out there in the great state of Idaho. Some underwater history mysteries. Well, we got bases under the water too. We got them on land, sea, and air. It seems like nowadays, boy, they're just everywhere. So 25, ice, and a dust in the snow. I talked to Trish yesterday. She said she thinks she's going to miss it over there in her part where she's at in Missouri. But I don't know. I still think she's going to get some anyways with it because it's like 2 or 3 rounds coming through or something, they said. It's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Gave out for the snow. I take it you guys can hear me pretty good then. I'm drinking me a cup of hot tea. For now. So how's it been going? What you been up to? No, ain't nobody got to chat with nobody recently. Everybody's doing their own thing, trying to survive. And that's what we all doing is trying to survive. That's the first time I talked to her. God, and like forever, it seems like. But she seemed to be doing all right, her and her husband. So praise the Lord for that. Oh, look, there's my truck driver from Alabama. Uh, the night Mustang. How are you doing? It's been a long time, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Be safe out there on that road if you're traveling in this weather because it's mighty yucky. Mighty yucky. Good. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. I see you're riding in a new truck, different truck. That's like the 3rd or 4th truck you've traded in or switched companies with. And he still does his singing karaoke. He loves to do his karaoke. You're in North Carolina, headed to Virginia. Oh, wow. You be safe, Bubba. You be safe. I got family up in the Carolinas, up around the Boone, Blowing Rock area, and Lenore. And I got family up in Virginia and West Virginia. I give them a shout out. Hey, Virginia, West Virginia, y'all stay safe, stay warm. Up in the Carolinas, y'all stay safe. New York, everybody, everywhere, stay safe. Because I'll tell you, it looks like our world is going to crap in a handbasket. This country's just, woof, lost it. Okay, got it for 2 years. Nice, nice, brother. I pray it all works out for you. I do. I'm glad you and your wife got settled in your new home. Everything looks good. That goes to tell you how long it's been since I spoke with you. Brother John over in the UK, he looks like he's doing pretty good. I think he's been a little sick. Tennessee, Northwest Tennessee. Over by the Army base. I'm just a hair or two away from the Kentucky state line at Fort Campbell. Yep, you were going to stop by and get some lasagna or some stuffed shells or something from me one time when I was cooking them. but you didn't get a chance to. You come through Knoxville yesterday. I bet it was hectic, especially with the interstate. Was it 40? Part of 40 still being wiped out over there, and then they having issues up on Interstate 81, somewhere up on 81. Seems like every day we turn around, or every 5 minutes we turn around, man, something's going on somewhere. No, no, I'm not, bro. I give that up years ago. Sorry. I said lasagna, Miss Sister Malachi. I fixed homemade chicken and dumplings today. I just wanted the broth from them. Nope, I'm not on Instagram. I'm just right here on YouTube. When I get on here, I haven't really been on here much in the last 8 months. I was on here a few days ago for about an hour or so and decided tonight I'd pop on and talk with y'all about the weather here and see what's going on in y'all's area. Yeah, chicken and dumplings was good. My neighbor, she said she liked them. I needed to put some more seasoning in them. I said, girl, I put rosemary, turmeric, ginger, thyme. If I put too much stuff in there, my teenager won't eat it. So you have to add more stuff as you get your bowl. Yeah, I know, honey. A lot of people haven't seen me on here for a long time. I got aggravated with some stuff, um, and how some adults are treating other adults, and people really shouldn't treat people that way. This is not our world. We're just passing through. We're just here for a short period, and we got to make the best of the situation. Um, so I know I'm just passing through. This is not my worldly home. I'm just passing through. I was placed here for this particular day and time to try to open the eyes of the young ones to see all of this web of deceit and deception that's going on so that maybe they can get a grasp of it and see what they can do to change things for the better, for the future, for them and their kids, if they have kids, you know. Um, some of the younger ones are my nieces and nephews and stuff like that are having children. I think I have one granddaughter that's going to make me a great grandma. Um, but the other girls they're like, no, we don't want a kids. We're not ready for kids. So, which is fine. It's to each their own. You know, you got to make the best out of the situation that you got. And if you ain't ready for a family, please, by no means, don't have no family. Because it's really hard to take care of yourself and stuff nowadays. So, but you can't ridicule them and you can't judge them, unless you want to judge yourself. And I ain't judging nobody. Everybody's going to do what they're going to do. Everybody's got their own mindset. You can only try to wake people up so much that are oblivious to what's going on around them. I know I was oblivious to a bunch of things going on in this country until about 20 something years ago, and I snapped out of it, and I've been wide ass awake since. So I'm even more awake. And it's bad when you try to lay down and go to sleep and get you some rest, and you're waking up every 2 hours. You know, uh, There's a lot of stuff going on spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. People are really having a hard time. And they wonder why we have it's such a big deal with homeless people. Well, we got a lot of homeless people, and it's not because they're mentally unstable or because they're alcoholics or drug addicts. It's because of the economy, and it's because of the upper echelons, the rich people that have taken over all these corporations and stuff, and it's pushed everybody else aside, you know. And our government is letting them do it because one hand washes the other, and it's sad. All right, brother, you take it easy too. You be safe out there on them roads, and I pray that the Lord protects you and keeps you safe. Thank you for stopping in, and have a blessed night. But I mean, I didn't really have nothing to talk about, so I'm just talking about whatever pops out of my head. Okay, so it was real good to see you. Much love to you too. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all that are awake, and you know what's going on. You see it, you feel it, you feel something brewing in the air. You see the changes in the weather. You see this stuff out here on your cars, on the side of the buildings, and stuff like this, stuff that was never around. That's all of a sudden there. But yeah, if you got something specific you want to talk about, let's talk about it. If not, I'll just sit here and rant about whatever. Because some of them say I got the gift of gab. Well, look, hello, Miss Phyllis. You did show up. I was almost beginning to think her Mary. I know Mary said she had some stuff she was doing, but you know, um, I didn't see Miss ICU pop in here. I hope she's doing well down there in Texas. I hope Miss Stephanie's doing well in Idaho. Hope everybody's doing good wherever they're at. Sister Malachi, it sure is good to see you pop in the chat room again. And Phyllis. It was good to see y'all pop in the other day when I come on. This morning when I was trying to do a live stream out in my truck, had a bunch of a couple of aggravating people popped in the chat room, and started acting out. So I just ended the live stream, and then I went back in to edit it to do something. And darned if I didn't lose the whole thing. I deleted the whole enchilada. So I'll post some video clips of whatever we get out here from off my back deck camera. It won't have no sound to them unless you hear something from outside. But anyways, cheers. Drink some hot tea. I'm drinking some. Malachi's probably got coffee. No, she ain't got coffee. Phyllis has probably got coffee. Is it still snowing? I ain't got no snow yet. I bet I got ice this morning, and then it turned to rain, and it melted some of the ice off, but the ice now is freezing back onto the top of the houses and back on the trees because the temperature is slowly dropping. Let's see if I can see where our temperature is right now. It says that no, we're not getting nothing out here. It says a heavy rain. We're going to get heavy rain for the next couple of hours, and the temperature is Where'd it go? Actually warming up outside. Let me see if I can share this with y'all. Let's see. Why will it not let me pull it up? Oh, there it is. It says your own coffee as usual. Screen, but I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna let me click it to share it. Ain't that a whooping? I'm sitting here trying to. Oh, let's see. Oh, now my own screen went black. Okay. Oh, everything's just went black, y'all. Hold up. Everything went black. They sent me in the blackout. Never mind. I don't guess I'll try to share it with y'all right now. I'll just, yeah. I don't know. I know it's raining cats and dogs out here. It is raining pretty good. Y'all gonna get about a foot of snow. I know. I know. Mary gonna get some too. I'd rather have the snow than the freezing rain. I really would. Oh, YouTube just blacked out and come back. I hope it ain't building. I might better check the back and see if anything's building up on the power lines out there. Y'all think? If it goes black and it goes out, you know the power went down. Or wait, I can pull it up here on this. I'll pull it up on the phone. That way I don't have to go outside where it's cold. I can't believe it's went to 38 degrees. This morning when I got up, it was only like 28 degrees. So I know there's storms and stuff still coming through. I know people are still getting hit with tornadoes warnings and stuff. Internet playing up due to weather. Well, it could be. It could be. Water and Sprite here. Is that what you got, Gear? Water and Sprite? Nice. Would you do mix sparkling water and Sprite together? I'd have to put a little Seagram 7 in that Sprite. That's what I'd have to put in it. Well, hello to the rest of you that are out there watching and not interacting. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. And I hope whatever I say here doesn't offend nobody. I'm not trying to offend nobody in no kind of way. Everybody's welcome as long as they behave and mind their P's and Q's in the chat room, be respectful for each other. Two separate cups. Oh, vanilla cake. Okay. Piece of my roof came off last storm. Oh my goodness. Well, I pray you got it fixed. Because I do got a couple moderators in here and they will take their wrenches and use them if need be. It won't be like this morning's live stream. So, well, now my camera's not wanting to pull up on the back door. What's up with that? I'm gonna retry it again. For the fourth time, I'm still trying. Is everybody okay, Malachi? Coming off of allergy sickness. Okay, dear. Well, I'm glad you're getting better. Sorry to hear that you were sick, dear. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't hold animosity against anybody. You know, life's too short. Life is just way too short. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go down to my friend's services today that they were having at her home for her passing on the 28th of December, but due to the weather and my truck not running right, I didn't want to take that chance on going down there and then running into a mess with my truck, running into some kind of issue. So I just stayed here, which the family understood. So, yep, it's not picking up. It keeps telling me to retry. I may have to go out there and unplug it and reset it. Lots of people sick. I know. Yes, ma'am. She does. I just went and visited her not too long ago and got some pictures with her and some videos, and she gave me some old lighters of her and her husband's to bring home with me that she wanted me to have. But me and her, man, we grew up together here in this town. Our moms ran around together. You know, I mean, I was with her when her mom passed away and um, everything, and it was heartbreaking. You had vertigo. Oh my goodness, Malachi, are you okay? Mm, I'm glad 2024 is over with too. Y'all know, I just wish September wouldn't come back around. I'm getting to where I don't like that month anymore. And shoot, why am I saying anymore? I ain't like that month in a long time, many years. But y'all give me just a second. Let me step out here and unplug that and replug it back in. I was gonna say it didn't want to reset, but I heard it reset. Oh, it's cold out there. Oh, springtime seems to be so far away. Phyllis, how is um your husband Gerald doing, honey? I know he's not been doing well. Well, snickerdoodles. I guess it still ain't gonna come up. Yeah, y'all know. I seen a video that somebody showed earlier that somebody had did and sent to them, and the sky was flickering different colors and whatnot and stuff. Wow, YouTube is really slow. Um. Oh no, Phyllis. Well, shit. It still ain't coming up on my phone, y'all. So probably when I get off of everything, it'll probably work. I don't know. I do know. Y'all, that's how stupid Miss Kim is. You see that? I ain't even got damn Wi-Fi on. If I turn the Wi-Fi on, the camera might work. What's a Demeter Solis show without Miss Kim flubbing up somewhere? I'm always flubbing up somewhere. So, yeah. Got my house shoes wet out there on the back deck. And for what? Didn't even have to go out there. I just needed to turn the Wi-Fi on the whole time. If I had a brain, I'd be a hazard to my own health. I think them nautical particles, or maybe that smart dust might be getting to me. I don't know. But man, YouTube is like way behind. It's like dragging like big time. But anyways, come on, pull up. The Wi-Fi is on now. You should work. Yeah, I'm on the screen. I'm on the YouTube screen. It's just slow. And I'm sitting here right in front of the live stream. No TV. What happened, Phyllis? No, honey, I'm drinking iced tea. No, that was my mama that likes the wine. Mm-mm. My mama, I got 3 bottles of her wine over here. I had 4. There was 5. We found 5 in the house that she didn't have open. We found a bunch of wine coolers stashed down in the bottom of the refrigerator under some stuff. So my little brother told me he was going to keep a bottle of the wine and I could take the rest. So I brought her wine bottles here and dated them and everything. So if my other little brothers wanted one to take home with them, they could have one. But only one of them could take a bottle with him home because he was driving, so he could, so the other one couldn't because he was flying. So I said, well, I'll just keep it here. So all it's doing outside is just raining. So that's all that's all it's doing out there. Right now. but I will go through the video and stuff. And here, not too long ago, we had some of that creepy fog around here and some gel-like stuff on the windows. It was like gel on the car windows. When you see stuff like that on your car, you need to get a cloth or something or a glove that you can dispose of, put on your hands and stuff to open your doors and stuff like that, because you don't know what kind of crap is in that stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is from a high school dropout, non-educated, non-college degree person, okay? But at least I got a little bit of common sense. I ain't got much common sense, but I got a little bit of common sense. So, and I guess common sense is all we need, right? Common sense and street smart, because I got both of those. But yes, Miss Kim, you're also what? I'm not putting myself down. I'm just putting it out here so, these folks out here know, which I know they already know anyway. Hell, they know more about us than we know about ourselves. So, I mean, I'm not putting myself down. I'm proud of myself. Whether anybody else is proud of me, frankly, my darling, I don't give a rat's hiney. You know, I am what I am, and I do what I do, and that's it. There's Miss Mary. Oh, Southernmost, happy to see you. I hope you're staying warm and being safe. Happy New Year. Thanks for sharing the video earlier. We can see a little bit of stuff out here flying around. I finally got it to pull up, but it looks blurry in here, so you can't see well. But anyway, I'll take some little video clips from the back door and post them up on my YouTube channel in the next 24 hours, see what we get here. So you won't hear me talking on them, but that's okay. That one that I posted years ago when it started freezing out here, when I was out there in that nightgown and the house coat and walked out there, man, that thing's got 72K views. Unbelievable. I tripped out over that the other day when I saw that. Because I think the last time I saw it, it had like 1,000 views. So, but now look, I done put the phone down a couple minutes ago and they just now showing it on YouTube. Wow. Oh, a lot of people have lost their power already. Oh, that's not good, sister. You're lucky so far. Yeah, I pray. I'm sitting right here in the crosshairs, man. I'm getting the rain, the sleet, the freezing rain. Kentucky's getting the freezing rain, but we some parts of Fort Campbell may be getting rain right now. But yeah, it's gonna get ugly. And they talk about this stuff's gonna last until, I don't know, next week sometime. Are you serious right now? The kids were supposed to start back to school tomorrow after their winter break, but I'm pretty sure that they will send a phone call about 5 a.m. saying due to the implemented in weather and the icy road conditions on the back road, the school will be canceled for today. So, no surprise. I'm just glad that last rainstorm and stuff that we got come through here in December didn't do like it did last year in December, the first week when it took at them tornadoes. And Ryan Hall, man, he nailed it down to the T. They nailed it. So y'all check out Ryan Hall. That's what I recommend to everybody. Ryan Hall, y'all, and for your weather, because that boy, he'd been live all day on that TV on YouTube, and the storm chasers and stuff's been everywhere. He's even had some of his storm chasers down here in my neck of the woods. I was in one of them's chat room. No school here tomorrow. Oh, they called it early, huh? Well, thank you, Gear. Yeah, y'all give it a thumbs up if you want to. I mean, don't matter to me. I'm not trying to get monetized or nothing like that. Y'all know me. I've always said I'm not trying to get monetized, but or nothing. I prefer my channel to stay small. Oh, my computer just did something weird. The whole computer just blacked out for a second there. But I enjoy just getting on here and talking with people. Why is my computer flashing on? My computer is flashing on and off, y'all, for some strange reason. I don't know if y'all saw it on your end. Okay, then. Will y'all quit messing with my computer? I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on here if they keep messing with my computer and my screen keeps going in dark mode. You made some money on TikTok. Cool. You just buy more coins with it. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think might happen here in the next few months? Excuse me. I hope it's nothing bad, but I got a gut feeling that we're going to see stuff in our countries that we've never seen before. If you watch the YouTube channel, you can see when my screen goes black because it shows on my glasses. It reflects on my glasses. It's weird. AAA letter agencies messing with us, eh? I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm behaving, trying. Let me go back here and move this light. Turn y'all light this away a little bit, honey. Okay. Had to turn the bird's light a different angle there. It's putting a little bit too much light over here, glaring off the screen. Well, we gotta, we could prepare as much as you can. Some of us can't. Some of us try. Some of us try, to do the best that we can under the circumstances that we have, and that's all we can do. But we really got to keep our ears and eyes open because there's a lot of shady stuff going on, and all that stuff that just happened New Year's Eve down in New Orleans, California, New York, all these places and stuff. A lot of shady stuff. A lot of shady stuff. Well, we'll see what what Mr. T Man's gonna do um, with all these millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires coming into the scene even more than what they already are. I think they all need to be taken out of the scene because that's just a little bit. I just don't understand how a few people can be um, rolling in that kind of dough that they are without any consequences, you know. Uh, how come here? What? Well, if they all work together, according to Mr. Johnson, on what I heard earlier today, and eh, if he wishy-washy some of the other ones that are in that, um, because some of these R's are kind of wishy-washy. Um, one said something about a one-state solution, the other one talking about a two-state solution, and they're going to want to raise the deficit. But during raising the deficit, they also want to, take away a bunch of stuff that's in these slush funds. I mean, why do we need to be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars to study animals drinking alcohol, for Pete's sake? I mean, come on. Or seeing how certain animals act on LSD. I mean, really? Really? Why would you even be thinking about LSD? LSD kind of went out of the scene, years ago, didn't it? That's so I thought. I mean, because they brought all this other stuff in the scene, and you hardly ever heard anything about anybody ODing on LSD. Now it's meth, heroin, crack, cocaine, whatever people can manufacture up and sell on the street and make $1, make you holler. That's what they'll do. And using the household chemicals, for the love of God. I mean, that's just repulsive and disgusting. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, uh, they just go print it whenever they want to, you know. And I don't understand why you can't take like these certain people are criminals, and they committed crimes against humanity. Who's got the cojones enough to stand up against them and say, okay, we're gonna bring charges against y'all? Nobody. Nobody. Ain't nobody. Nobody nowhere got the cojones. I mean, come on. If you're gonna talk the talk, you got to be able to walk the walk. That's my personal opinion. That's what I was always taught. If you're going to say something, you got to be able to do it. You can't just talk it. You got to be able to do it. And they said Mr. B is not going to be around on the inauguration day. He going to probably be over with the Pope in the Vatican or something, getting his cleansing. So I don't know. They got so much shady shit going on that it ain't even funny. I mean, we all know that they all did stuff. Personally, I think everybody in office, if regular people need to have a piss test and a drug test for a job, I think they should be mandatory. They get a piss test and a drug test. And yeah, I do think they need to have term limits. And no, I think we, the people, need to set their salaries, not them set their salaries, because it's not fair. They don't do nothing. they've shown how much they don't do. They want to stay home and work. They want to stay home and run around in their pajamas and whatever else, I mean, on both sides of the party now, not just one, but both. And they, and I find what I really find amazing is how all these people that were over in the D section decided they wanted to come over to the R section. And now they want to say that they're for everybody else. But really, you had a chance to get in there and do some stuff before. And I mean, so many people have had chances. They shanghaied us and bamboozled us and snowblowed us. And when they got in office, they did what the hell they was going to do. They're stretching out their plans. Excuse me. That's what they did. And that's what they're still doing. And if you ask me my personal opinion about all this new sci-fi stuff, it's stuff that dark agencies has been working on forever, trying to get back to the advanced technology that existed eons ago. And then they wiped the people out that invented the stuff or knew how to operate the stuff and didn't learn how to properly operate the stuff themselves. And now they got a monster on their hands and they fixing to let it loose. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what y'all, I'm just amazed. I'm like, I never thought I'd live to see this day. There's been so many times I should have been taken away. But no, God gave me another chance to raise 2 more kids. And that was my oldest granddaughter and my youngest granddaughter. And I thank him for that. I may not be the best grandma and not be able to get out there and do all these things, but, I provide you with a roof over your head, food in your belly, clothes on your back, give you what you want and or what you need instead of what you want. But sometimes you get what you want. So yeah. Yeah, well, they had the video evidence. They still got the video evidence. They've been showing it up in the Senate, blowing the Senate up, talking about all that mess, but ain't nobody doing no time. Nobody. I mean, what the Hades? I did get something on my phone, a memory from Facebook. Even though I'm not on Facebook, some things I still get. Let me see if it was an open letter that I wrote 4 years ago to Mr. Trump. And then I wrote another open letter to Marsha Blackburn. In regards to some of the stuff that we're sitting here talking about. They say no one's above the law, but yet you won't see nobody going down but us regular folks, or a patsy. Yeah, I know. I mean, George Garland said it's a club and you ain't in it. Paul Harvey used to say the same thing, basically. Just like if I were the devil, this is what I would do. And, that's exactly what they done. Well, then he must be. You're exactly right, Most. He must be. Because, I mean, myself, I don't think it's fair. I mean, because, okay, I'm going to use this for an example. When I started working in a factory, back when I was married to my first husband, we could not work in the same factory together. It didn't matter if he was in another different part of the factory or not. We could not work in the same factory together. So why is it okay that these people that get elected, selected, elected, whatever, into office are okay with bringing their family members in and giving them top-notch positions? I have an issue with that. That's not fair to us, the people, really. Um, some people may have good intentions, some may not, but that's not the point. The point is the family should. It's not a fam. We didn't vote the family in. We voted one person in, not the family. But the family got to come along. So, I mean, it's a lot of shady stuff, and it has gotten way out of hand. It has gotten too big for its britches, and well, I'm gonna tell you what I think they're doing in over there in not in the UK, but over there in Zelensky's territory. I think they're rebuilding into them smart cities and more advanced technology and stuff, because they got a bunch of they got the labs and stuff over there from these monster labs that they use. And I just found it odd that Sean Penn went over there and gives Zelensky his what was it? It was some kind of award that he got, the statue of the guy award. And he took it over there to Zelensky, and then him and Zelensky walked down the road to this little section that's all blocked off and all nice and clean and no kind of destruction whatsoever. And he tells him, this is your walk of fame here and all this stuff. What the shiznick was that all about? I mean, and then you got Mr. O that was up here in the office that he decided he was going to send a few airplanes over there, and plus some other stuff over there to fund the Houthis. Well, geez, oh knees. Really? I mean, and Bush, Mr. B, they decided they gonna move our military bases off on these foreign lands and stuff, so it's easier to infiltrate us. What the heck? I mean, come on. How you think all these people is getting to do the things that they done? I mean, like I said, I'm a high school dropout. I'm a non-educated person, but I got common sense and I got street smarts. And my street smarts is telling me that I'm pretty much on target with some of this stuff. I may not be dead on the head, but I'm pretty much on target with some of this stuff. And all this advanced technology, they're using it against us. So some believe in weather warfare, some don't, But you look how these storms have been predicted and where they're going and what they're doing, They're being directed. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they want to give themselves raises. Um, they want to give themselves better insurance. Hell, we all want better insurance. We all want a raise, whether we work or we're on retirement or on SSI, SSDI, or whatever your financial status is, however you get it, you know. I mean, man, oh man. I think my face is turning red. I think my blood pressure is going up. It looks like my face is plush on this channel. But You went with life insurance instead. I hear you, Gear. But is that really any better? Because, I mean, stop and think about it. Think about all these people that lost their lives in these storms, wherever they are, not just here in the U.S., I'm talking about globally. They paid in for life insurance. They paid in for homeowners insurance. They paid in for this, that, one thing and another, and on and on and on, right? And now all of a sudden, insurance companies say, oh, well, we can't cover you. Oh, well, you didn't have this, you know. And then you got the government steps in when people try to step in to help, and the government steps in, or your state representatives step in and say, oh, well, this wasn't approved, so we can't allow you to live in this tiny home even temporarily. That's a bunch of bullshiznick. And our government officials is letting people get away with it because everybody's in bed with everybody. Everybody kissing cousins. I'm just saying. And if you don't like what I'm saying, hasta la vista, see ya. You know, uh, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to make nobody upset. I'm just speaking what I feel is the truth. So, and some of you can relate to that, and some of you can't, and it's okay. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. So. I remember you said that, Miss Malachi. Yes, ma'am. And that's good. I'm glad you got a pay raise. I'm glad you got better hours. And I'm glad that they're a good company for you to work for. That's a blessing. Now, I know it's been difficult for a lot of people that have had small businesses trying to get them, keep them afloat and stuff like that, and you can't. Yeah, I hear you, Gear. I hope it stays with her for a long time too. I hope it's good for her for a long time. But like that company, what they call it, um, is it BlackRock, Vanguard, and some other big companies? Well, I know that now here where I live at, in order to rent a place, you have to go through a property management company. Okay. Even when you go through a real estate company, you have to go through a property management company. And if they're not owned by BlackRock, Vanguard, they're owned by Bezos, they're owned by other foreign entities, and et cetera, with all these billionaires putting up all these micro apartments everywhere, and these pitching in and buying these putting these 15-minute cities up, which they're putting them up here. And the sad thing is I know this area like I know the palm of my hand, man. I was raised here. And a lot of these areas where they're putting a lot of these 15-minute cities, they're flood zones. A lot of these new apartment complexes they're putting up, flood zones. And they're filling up. They're filling up with people. But these people are oblivious to the fact that you're moving into a flood zone. Until you get hit with a flood, you don't know it. And then your renters or your homeowners stuff is going to be, oh, well, you didn't have flood damage, that wasn't considered a flood zone. I see them bringing material in and building it up, building it up, building it up. Over time, all that stuff settles down. And when it continues to keep settling down with the forces of the businesses and stuff on top of them, what's going to happen? Going to flood. Going to flood. We've been doing 50 to 70-hour weeks since March. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, you got some of these people that are working on the robots, building the robots and stuff. They say they've been working long-term hours too, 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week with no breaks, you know. And that's what them wanting to bring in this next generation. And you got the country over there where a lot of our products come from. They just unveiled that they got these flying cars and they got this and they got that and all this new stuff for um and I'm just like, yeah, but you're not the only one that's got that. Most of these countries has already got that. They're just now going to release some of it. But is it safe? Is it safe? And it's because they use patents to a certain degree from back in the day, and they altered them and manipulated them and brought them back out. Because back in the 17 and 1800s, we had a lot of shit going on here, a lot of advanced technology, you know, and free energy. Free energy was number one. But over the years and the centuries, they've shanghaied, bamboozled us, and derailed. And I used to work at least 50 hours a week. I couldn't do it now if I had to. After that dump truck hit me last year, I'm just thankful I'm still here. I'm thankful I can still get up and move. And if it wasn't for my guardian angels, I really don't think I would be here. And I wouldn't have met a lot of beautiful people here on YouTube. And I have my daughter, I have Sierra to thank for that because she's the one that set this stuff up for me to originally do gardening on my back deck. Yep. So I miss her. I hope she's doing well. I miss all my family. I hope they're all doing well. From up north, Central America, across the globe, I got family everywhere. So, how long have we been on here? We've been on here about an hour or so now. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I mean, I just want all y'all to know that I love y'all. And I pray that even the ones that watch us later, I love you. And I mean no harm to anybody, but y'all need to wake up. You need to pull that veil off your eyes and watch what's going on around you. Yeah, them paychecks were nice. Some of them were nice. Gary, it was great to see you too, brother. You stop in anytime I'm doing a live stream, or if you want to come up on the chat room, snag my email from up in here off my YouTube page. Email me and I'll send you a link. I'm your favorite human being. Well, thank you, Mary. I love you. I love Phyllis. I love Miss Malachi. I love everybody. I don't hold no hard ill will against nobody. I mean, I think about others that used to come in my chat room when I would come live, and I pray that they're all doing well. You know, I know Miss Deb is doing good. She's doing karaoke's and jewelry sales. So I'm glad that this channel has helped her to get up the nerve to do what she's doing, and others to get up the nerves to do what they're doing. Um, you know, yeah, I know you don't. Well, I'm glad you made it to Southernmost. I posted a few hours ago, I think, that I was going to go live. It's just kind of a spur of the moment thing. But I tried to put it out a little early enough to where people would maybe see it that are still sub to the channel. Because I guess when when you don't go to the channel very often, or if I'm not doing a live stream very often, you have a tendency to lose subscribers, which is okay with me because I'd rather get down to my first little 90 something people I had. You know, it was more peaceful, quieter. But it says that I got 300 and something subscribers now, but you don't see no 300 and something people in here because me, I don't have nothing really to talk about. I just talk about whatever comes out, and sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it was get a hard work. Sometimes it can be like that. It depends on who's all up on the panel. Yeah. That was irrelevant to the conversations. Yeah. I've been up on a couple panels in the past that were like that. And they wanted to use profanity a lot. And, I'd get up, say what I had to say, and tell them I'll catch you on the flip side. I'll stay in chat room, but, step back down off the panel and just let them have at it. So now I have to say, Gear, sometimes when Miss Mary you get up here on the panel and stuff, yeah, she likes to talk too. We love her, and we're glad she's got the gift to talk. But sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise, even on the phone, just trying to talk to her sometimes. But don't get offensive, Mary. I love you, and I wouldn't change nothing about you, okay? I guess Phyllis sat over there and went to sleep. Soap anyone's mouth in my department at work. That's sad when you got to watch what you say. I remember used to, you could say something to somebody, but nowadays everybody gets so butthurt. And it's because a lot of people don't have, well, it has to do with a lot of things. Y'all know that. It has to do with the newer upbringing from the generations from the late 70s, 80s, and 90s on up in here. Which some of y'all may have been born in the 70s. I don't think so, but I know my kids were born in the 70s, and I've had a couple grandkids born in the late 90s. And now we're in the 2000s. So yes, ma'am, we can all be a motor mouth at times. Yes, ma'am, we sure can. And it's sad that people are like that. You ain't no 87, Gear. You might be 47, but you ain't 87. Y'all, I don't know if any of y'all have Gear's channel, but He puts up some cute little videos. Oh, 87 the year. Oh, I misunderstood. Sorry. Well, I guess I come from the boomer generation. I don't understand when they started putting labels on everybody from the year. Why? It's asinine. Well, they say boomer, Gen Z, Gen X, uh, millennials. What the hell else is it? What are they calling this newest generation? Um, Gen Alpha, I think it is Gen Alpha. So what comes after Alpha? The Omega. I mean, I'm missing something here. Somewhere along the line, the shit got switched on us, and we didn't see it coming. Yeah, I thought I was old in my 30s. Yeah, yeah, I'm really old. Omega, great sports. Yeah, yeah, the yo-yos. I used to like playing with the yo-yos too. My favorite thing once I learned to play it was jacks. I love playing jacks. And then I met up with some girls that played jacks, and they come up with this new round the world thing. You know, certain things you had to do with each level that you like from your ones to the tens and stuff. And so you really had to have a good bouncing ball. The little ball that came with it, it would bounce okay, but you'd be lucky if you was able to be quick enough to grab that one jack, let alone multiple. So um, I was lucky I was able to get a couple of super balls to pull that off. I love playing jacks. I still like playing jacks to this day. You identify with Oh, girlfriend. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Mm. Yeah, I can't remember all the identities that they have for people, but I find it hilarious. I don't understand where in the hell that come from. Somebody sitting in a room somewhere one day and all of a sudden said, "Hey, let's name these people that was born in this year this name, and this people over here born this year that name, and um, let's see how that's going to work." I identify as a teacup. Tilt me over and watch me pour out. I'm a little teapot, short and spout. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. Tilt me over and I'll pour out. I might have missed something there. Or that old song that goes, Puff the Magic Dragon down by the sea, land in the autumn mist. I can't remember it all. I can remember parts of it. Oh goodness. I do need to repot this one plant sitting here. It's so mother-in-law tongue that I got years ago. I had sitting out in my back deck, and usually during the winter I put it out in the shed. But the last two winters, last winter and this winter, I've had it sitting in here, and man, that thing is just shot right up out of the, excuse me, shot right up out of the pot. It's huge. My mom gave me that piece of plant years ago, and I didn't think it was gonna make it. Uh, oh my goodness, Mary. Well, then you need to mix you up in a concoction to make your hair grow back. Phyllis, where'd you go to sleep? Probably said no. Oh no, she said something about lost TV or something, didn't she? All righty, dear. Well, you have a blessed one. Hopefully, I'll see you again, honey. Thank you so much for stopping in and chit chatting with us. It's been a blessing. Peace be with you, my friend. Keep up your little videos. If I didn't put a comment in, it's probably because I seen it on the TV and hit the like button on the TV. I had to go in on the phone because it won't let me put nothing on the TV in the chat room. So I had to get the phone out and type little messages in there. But they said that they got some new drone activity and stuff in some other countries and stuff now, which I don't think it's new. I think it's been there all along. They just now pulling it out to say, hey, you know, I guess for New Year's Eve here in my hometown, they did a drone light show. I said, I'm so glad I did not go to that drone light show. I mean, it looked pretty cool on TV and stuff, and some of the light shows that I seen from around the world for New Year's Eve and stuff. But some of the way they was them drones and stuff was doing. I mean, they were nice. They were nice. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that I would want to. I'm more the fireworks person. Bring the fireworks back. They used to make some pretty spectacular fireworks, but now they're doing the drone thing. So, and it's funny that this one person that Mr. T has coming in with him, and that his brother owns a a drone thing where they do drone shows and stuff like that for the special activities and stuff. And I kind of found that interesting. It's like I'm not surprised, but I find it interesting. And they're naming the winter storms. Wow. Yeah, they want to name everything. And these medals of freedom of honor. What the snap crackle pops up with that? Why would these certain people get these medal freedoms of honor? What did they do? Oh wait, I got it. Yeah, it was crimes against the U.S. and crimes against humanity, but they got the freedom go the medal of honor for that. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm happy for them. Not. Y'all know I'm just joking, right? Read between the lines, being sarcastic. I hear you, Mary. Let's see if I can pull this weather thing back up here again. And try one more time here. Anyways, it says it's currently 49 degrees here, or 40 degrees, 39, 40 degrees. This is weird stuff. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to get down into colder temperatures too. I told my neighbors, please be sure and leave your water dripping, your cold water, because I do not want to get flooded again like I did the other year. Not once, but twice. It was one was on Christmas and one was exactly 17 days later. I told them leave your light on in the shed. It'll give off a little bit of heat, but it won't give off much. But where our hot water tanks are in these apartments, they're in a shed, and they're not insulated because we don't never get that much cold weather, you know. But when we do get it, we get it. So yeah, it's something, because the lines, I know the lines across the state line and stuff are getting heavier. Um, and probably pull, I don't know, see what I can pull up here. Because on my phone it says we're currently 41 degrees, but on my desktop it says 39 degrees. So which is it, 39 or 41? But it real feels like 36, supposed to get down to 27. So let me see here. Yeah. And we're supposed to get more snow by Friday, by this Friday. So yeah, that's a good thing. I leave my hot water drip, but just right here in the kitchen sink. When it's getting down into them really frigid cold temperatures like 16, 19, um, anything below 25, I'll leave the hot water drip in here in the kitchen, as long as and I'll leave the other cold water dripping throughout the rest of the house. Um, yeah. Yeah, you have to leave some water dripping. I tell these girls around here because we all got flooded. All four of us. All four of us had to have new water heaters and some new water lines put in. And I am the only one that had to have some sheetrock and stuff put in. Thought they were going to change some sheetrock out in here, but unfortunately, they did not do that. They just changed the sheetrock out in the garage. I'm pretty sure the videos are uploaded on YouTube and some of the short video clips of the repair jobs out there. It was quite something else to watch how it was being done. I was like, dude, do you want me to help you with that? Because should be 2 pieces of sheetrock, not 4 for that area. But okay, whatever works for you, I guess. So, but yeah, y'all, they getting a lot of snow. It's still up over here, and as you can see, maybe on this, that where right there where that blue dot is where I am. So it's still raining, but just right across the state line there, it is freezing rain and snow. So yeah, but do you? Well, I if the power goes out here, uh, the neighbors, they usually all leave. I'm the only one that stays. So then I say, oh, I got the whole big empty house all to myself. The solitude. Yeah. So sometimes I look forward to the power going down. I really do. Because if it stays down over 24 hours, they're not staying home. Me, I would stay home. And if it's below freezing outside, instead of letting my food go to waste because I don't have no generator, I just empty my freezer out and walk it out the back door and set it there on the back deck and put my food right down in there and lock that bad boy up, cover it up with a tarp, call it a day. That's what I do. But now if it gets hot, now that's a whole different story. If the power goes out and it's hot and you can't do that, well, now you do need a generator. But I don't have one. I have nowhere to store one. I thought about investing in a solar panel generator, but I did not because I was unable to get moved from here because the real estate company and the property management company told me I had to have, what was it, $38,000 to $48,000 annual income to move. Man, that YouTube is slow. I put that phone down a couple of minutes ago and it's just now showing it on the YouTube channel. Wow. It's really being delayed there. Yeah, me too. Me too, sister. I got camping gear too. And I know how it all works. Except I could not put my tent up in here. It's too big. But I can make a tent. I do have stuff that I can make a tent at the area if I needed to, you know. But I won't need to. As long as it doesn't give a lot of heavy ice and stuff, because we do have a tree down here on the end and up in the top of the tree. Man, I've been trying to talk them into getting it cut for a long time. Oh, hi, Miss Michelle. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. Hope you're doing well down there in the Big T town. Hope y'all staying warm, being safe. But I do worry about that tree coming down a lot when it storms and stuff. So now with the ice built up and stuff, that's possible. They say we might get a quarter, 1/4 of an inch of snow, ice, but I'm thinking we're probably going to get more than that. So, especially with the rain outside. So, I don't know. It's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. So, how you been, Miss Michelle? Hope you've been doing well. Tell Robert hi. Malachi, tell Tony I said hi. Tommy. And Miss Tony, I hope you're doing well out there where you're at now. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you're happy and enjoying yourself. That's what I worried about with the ice coating all the branches. Yeah, I remember when we got the ice storm back in the 90s here. I was living way down off in the country. And I woke up during the wee hours of the morning and I heard stuff going snap, crackle, pop. And I had to really push hard to get the back door open. But once I got that back door open, the sky, it was just lit up white. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I hollered for everybody to get up. I hollered for the dog to get everybody up and uh, get them out of there just in case, because you never know. Living in a trailer, you don't never know which way tree branches are going to fall, and you don't want to be caught in that mess. So, but we got out of there. It stayed so cold for over a week that nothing in that trailer thawed out. I took all the canned goods and stuff like that. I loaded it all up and took it to my mom's because she had a fireplace and stuff. But my trailer, yeah, no, everything in it's like it was frozen time, literally froze. It was froze. It wasn't long after that I ended up moving out of that trailer. I'm like, yeah, nope. I need a little hacienda somewhere. So I still need a little hacienda somewhere. God, it would be so nice to have a house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere land. They had to pump daylight in there. But everywhere now is being surveilled, is being watched, you know. So they got us wired up. And they want us to believe that all that stuff they put out there in space is for our own good. That ain't for our own good, it's for their good. That's what I think. And I think sometimes they use them beams to cause things to happen, you know, to set things into motion to cause disaster. But can't say for sure. Can speculate. But I'm looking on YouTube. You can see me still talking, and I was sitting here quiet. Suburban, are y'all gonna get any more bad weather out there where you at, babe? Or southernmost? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say suburban. Suburban must be on my mind. I hope she's doing well too. And Sandra Moody, if you happen to see this video, I want you to know my thoughts and prayers are with you and your family, and I pray for healing for you. I know that you're going through a difficult time. Um, I want you to know that Miss Kim still loves you, and I think about you often. And I pray that you get the mobility back that you need. And I love you, girl. Miss Sandra needs some prayers her way. I found out that she had some health issues, and that she's trying to get her mobility back and stuff. So, and I pray that she does. I'm not going to discuss everything that's going on with her, what I heard, because it's not for me to discuss. But I just wanted her to know that I love her and I miss her and I think about her. And I think about Miss Tasha and her family. I hope they're doing well. I know they've been going through trials and tribulations along with all the rest of us. Um, I find out that so many of us are losing so many friends and families just all of a sudden, pow, you know, just out of the blue. And the odd thing is that most family members now, they don't want to have autopsies and stuff done. They don't want to, some do, some don't, which I can understand that, just let it be whatever it's going to be. But sometimes it's a good thing to know if you can get a truthful answer, you know, because there's so many people willing to cover up stuff for so many people, from the lowest levels to the highest levels. And it's scary to know that we live in a day and time like that. But you're hungry? Sis, you always hungry. It's about time for you to have your snack. Let's see, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. It's about 11:30 your time, isn't it? It's almost the midnight hour. But you keep that email that I sent you with that other link, and when you have time and you want to chat with me personally, just email me and I'll tell you just to hit that link. I'll pull that link back up. I know which one it is. So just giving you a heads up there, sister girl. I'm glad you was able to get internet running back again. Miss Michelle, are you selling anything tonight? You ain't selling nothing tonight? You ain't doing no sales tonight? Haven't seen Sandra Moody for a long. Yeah, Agira, I know. Yeah, we gotta keep her and her family in prayers, honey. Someone told me that she had been sick and stuff. Not tonight, sweetie. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, hungry, my middle name is oh, it's 1:30 a.m. there? Oh, 1:35 a.m. Well, it's 7:35 here. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:31. So now you 6 hours on me? Dang it. Well, let's see. During the fall, we fall back an hour, and during the spring, we spring forward an hour, which neither one of those make no damn sense either, you know. And I don't know why this whole country, the whole U.S., can't be all on the same time zone. You would think everybody in the U.S. would be on the same time zone, not on a whole an hour late, an hour behind here, hour ahead there, 2 hours behind here, 3 hours. That's bull monarchy. But I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm just passing through this world. Oh, I know. I wish they would too. Okay, but we actually got 13 calendars. There's only 28 days in each month. We're supposed to have 13 months, not 12 months. So, I mean, there are so many reptiles and stuff that have the calendar on them. The turtles, the other creatures. I can't remember them all right offhand, but you know, yeah. So it just don't make no sense to me. A lot of stuff they do don't make no sense to me. But like I said, we just got to make the best out of the situations that we are dealt and try to do the best we can because that's all we can do. Right? You're getting the frying pan on. What you frying up? Gonna fry you and Tommy up some sausage and eggs. He'll be waking up in a little bit, ready for breakfast. I remember some of them all-nighters we used to pull. And I thank you for letting us watch and see the daylight come up in the UK. We used to have some good times. Fried egg sandwich. Okay. Now, are you making that in your sandwich maker? Because it's less calories if you cook it in the sandwich maker. I told you how to do that. Do you still do that? Yeah, Michelle, I do too. Cooking some pot pies. Them sound good too. God, I ain't had a chicken pot pie or a beef pot pie in like forever. I used to buy them from the grocery stores every once in a while. The frying pan? You done went off of it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Everybody done went off their diet. Yep. I still cook my stuff in the sandwich maker. I ain't even gonna lie. I cook my eggs in there. I cook sandwiches in it. I heat up French fries, tater tots, hash browns, and it takes lesser time to cook them. And I cook eggs in there, and I make instead of putting the muffin mix in the oven in a muffin pan, I just put them in there. Make the chocolate chip muffins, the blueberry muffins. That they come out in little triangle shapes, but hey, they're still good. And the what else is it? Banana nut bread. Yeah. Pancake mix. Take pancake mix, whip it up, and put your little spoonful in each of them. Yeah. Mr. Wildman, how are you this evening, sir? I hope everything's staying safe and warm down there in Arkansas, out there in Arkansas. I know y'all been some parts of Arkansas has been getting rain and tornado warnings and watches. Um, and some parts of Illinois and Mississippi, I believe, and Texas. And we've had some thunderstorms rolling up through here. And I'm trying to figure out why we're warming up at this time of evening instead of the temperature dropping, but it's going to drop here in a few hours and it's going to get frigidly cold. So I probably won't do an update video until sometime tomorrow. I'll put me on some layers and go out and do a little live stream and see what's going on. 21 degrees. Ugh. Arc's at 30 degrees. Oof. Well, they got us up to the 40s. We went from the 20s this morning to the 40s. So when I woke up this morning and had ice out here, it's all gone. Miss Michelle's at 37. Garrett, looks like you winning out with the coldest at 21. I don't know what Phyllis and Mary's is. They'll probably pop up on my phone here shortly. Going to be 26 tonight. I think we're going to hit the 20s, but it's going to be in the wee hours of the morning. Let me pull this back up here and see if I can figure it out again. Y'all know me. It says, oh, it just went from 41 to 42. So now it's been going from 40 to 42. You see that? 42. And then it's going to drop down to 27. By 11 p.m. tonight, it's supposed to be 50 degrees here. 50. So that means I'm going to be on edge tonight if it's still raining, because there are tornado warnings and watches out coming across the Memphis, coming through Memphis out of Mississippi or whatever there. And then by 3 a.m., they got us on the schedule for snow between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. And then by 7 a.m., we're going to be down in the 20s, and we're going to stay below freezing until when? We won't get back out of freezing until Tuesday morning. It'll be 33 degrees. And then Tuesday night, we're supposed to drop down into the teens. And Wednesday night, we're supposed to even drop down even more into the teens. So those are the days that I really need my neighbors to keep their water running. And believe you me, they know I'll keep mentioning it to them. Amber alert here for snow and high winds. And they put out amber alert over there for the snow and the winds. The only time they use an amber alert around here is if a child is kidnapped, taken, whichever term they want to use. Yeah. Here, you told everybody to hit the thumbs up. You didn't even hit the thumbs up, bro. 14 here and feels like 1. Oh, Mary. Brr. Yes, that is chilly. Sorry, I didn't catch that until just now. Brr. Brr. My little brother called me earlier from South Dakota. They were getting hammered. He said, I just want to call, make sure you're safe. I said, so far, so good. You know. East Tennessee is supposed to get hit harder than us, so y'all keep East Tennessee in your prayers and stuff. East Tennessee, North Carolina, parts of Virginia, Georgia. Man, this cold is going to dip all the way down south. I think would they say Monday night, Tuesday night, or something down there in Texas. Y'all supposed to get hit with even more Arctic cold. So y'all check out, those of you that don't watch Ryan Hall, check him out. He's a good kid. He he gets right down to the nitty gritty, and he's pretty accurate. I got to give it to him. He's pretty dang accurate. And Jesse over there at BP, the real BP Earthwatch, he's got a good channel and stuff, and puts out some good info and stuff, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all know about Ryan Hall in here, and some of y'all know about BP Earthwatch. But yeah, I don't know. What else can we talk about, y'all? The high cost of inflation. We'll talk about the high cost of inflation. What's a dozen of eggs in your area? A gallon of milk. Let's see. Go in the grocery store, get a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, a dozen of eggs, and some butter. Or get you some heavy whipping cream and just make your own butter, because by the time you buy a thing of butter versus buying the heavy whipping cream, you're paying about the same price, about $5 or so. So you done spent almost $50 just going in there to get them few items. So, yeah, you have 2 generators plus the one Jim got me for warming blankets. Nice, Michelle. That's good. Been following Ryan. Yeah. Got buttermilk, eggs, and bread. Yeah, I said, I'm glad I did what I did years ago. I got to looking at some of my videos and some of my posts and stuff. Some of us ladies on here, we've known each other for 5 years. 5 years. It's been 5 years. It's not been 3 years like I was thinking. It's been 5. So it's been a lot longer than I thought. I had to try 5 places to find eggs Friday night. Aldi's just rolled up with a new rack of eggs, but limited to 12 packs. I only buy a dozen at a time because the teenager here, the only time she'll eat an egg is if I'm cooking it and putting it in something. She don't eat eggs. Matter of fact, she really doesn't even eat breakfast. I fixed her some bacon and gravy and biscuits yesterday for supper. It was good too. I'm still thinking about that gravy and what a country style chicken, fried chicken. Put it on a bed of mashed potatoes and put some of that gravy on top of it. Yep. And some green beans. Or some pinto beans and cornbread with onion. Or mixed beans with cornbread and onion. Sounds good. Oh, now we're going to get to talking about food. Everybody going to get hungry. Malachi started it. She got to talk about food. But I'm glad I did the canning that I did. What little bit I did, I didn't do a whole lot, and buy some of this stuff up when I had a chance to buy stuff up, because it sure has paid off right now. However, I went through a considerable amount of money going through to buy stuff, that you really need, not that you want, but that you need, and it's just off the rail. The prices are off the rail. Oh yeah, some homemade sausage, and well, I ain't got no homemade sausage, but I do got a case of sausage. Gear said he hungry for sausage, biscuits, gravy with beef pot pie. We'll have to do. Yeah, Malachi used to eat her oranges all the time. Yeah. Now I took a few lemons the other day. Two. I had three. Um, and I had three oranges. Uh, I cleaned them and stuff real good, and I was gonna make a homemade toddy. And I took and I cut the oranges and the lemons up and put them in a quart mason jar, and then I poured honey in there on top of it, and I sealed it, and I let it set for 24 hours. Excuse me. Um, and then I poured some Everclear in it and let it set. And then I strained it and took 30 millimeters in one of those little cups from the NyQuil, filled it up. About 45 minutes later, I told Sydney, I said, I don't think I'm going to make it much longer. I think I'm going to go to bed. Yep. I did that 2 nights in a row. It helped. You ate 3 oranges the other night. And then 2 hours later, I ate 2 apples and some caramel dip. Hey, that sounds good. I got the caramel dip. I just don't got no apples. But it's kind of hard for me to eat apples. I don't have them dentures in, and that's something I started to say something about the other night on my live stream. I started talking about them dentures. The top plate stays good. The bottom plate gives me Hades when you try to eat something. I don't care if you use Polygrip. I don't care if you use the powder grip. I don't care if you use the Fix-It grip. Ain't nothing holding them bottom teeth in that good. Because, we always want to try with chew stuff with our jaw teeth. And I said, man, I miss my real teeth. I really do. But it is what it is. My uncle down home, when I went down home for a funeral and took my mom down there before she passed away, actually, that's kind of strange in itself there, too. Because my mom's great aunt, or my mom's aunt, her dad's last sister, passed away exactly 30 days before my mom passed away. My mom died exactly 30 days after her aunt passed away. Fried egg sandwiches are good, yeah. Those fried bologna sandwiches. I like fried bologna sandwiches too. Yeah, it was hard for me to get the rest of my teeth pulled, Gear. I kept talking about it for years and years and stuff, but I finally ended up breaking down and going and getting that done. And I got a set of dentures. I don't have them in today. But my uncle in Alabama, what I started to say about him is when I was down there for my aunt's funeral, my great aunt's funeral, after all that was over with, I took him and his wife and my mom, and we all went out to get something to eat. And we all go in the restaurant and stuff, and the little girl comes over to take our order, and my uncle orders some food I didn't think he'd be able to eat because he didn't have his dentures in. His wife didn't have her dentures in. My mom had her dentures in, and I just had my regular teeth, what few I had in there. And the girl, I told her, I said, you have to overlook us, honey. I said, because we all sitting here without all of our teeth in right now. And she just started laughing. And my uncle looked at me. He said, I'm going to tell you something, Kim. He said, your gums are going to be your best friend. I'm going to tell you right now. He says, it's always the bottom plate that gives everybody a hard time. So your gums are going to be your best friend. I guess he wasn't lying about that. He was not lying about that. Yeah, well, see, I didn't want no more metal in my mouth. I wanted them to take that metal and them pins and stuff out of my mouth. Um, because I was picking up on these high frequency pitches a lot. And the one feeling that I had here, it had two pins in it, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. What planning vacation to Tennessee this year? Memphis, Nashville, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. Oh, okay, Gear. Well, you have to hit me up and let me know when you're coming this way, because Sevierville, it's on the other side of Nashville from me. It's about oh 3.5 hours. Um, Nashville, Nashville is only an hour away from me. So, and Pigeon Ford is over in Sevierville, and it's about time for me to take my little one. I wanted to do something over winter break, but I don't do booking online and all that stuff, and I don't give all my information out online. If I want something online, I'll get one of my kids to order it, and I'll put money on a preloadable card, a reloadable card, I mean, and have one of my girls order the stuff for me, and I just give them the card number and let them order it for me. Because I didn't have my bank account hacked into this past year. Don't know how they how they did it or nothing else, but somehow I used it at Walter World, and that very same night I was sitting. The next night, it was the next night, I was sitting here, and it was on a Saturday, and I got a ping on my phone saying that my bank card had been used, and they withdrawed $404 out of my bank account. And I'm like, I was tripping. I ran next door, talked to the girl next door, talked to my daughter. I called the bank. It's on a Saturday, so all I could do was leave a message because there ain't nobody in the office on a Saturday. And then when I called the cops, while I was sitting on the phone with the cops, my phone pings again. They trying to make almost $1,000 purchase from Macy's and have it delivered. But the cops caught it, and the fraud department alerted me and asked me if I authorized it, and I'm like, no, I did not authorize that. And that Monday morning, I got a call from the local bank and then the main branch and everything else. So, yeah, that kind of scared me because I had that little bit of money in there from this last car wreck, and for Pete's sake, I was like, man, how did they do that? Still don't know how they did it, but it was over in California. Somehow they did it. So go figure that. So now if I go to certain places and stuff, I try to keep any credit cards except for the one that I preload up, you know, because all these cards and stuff, they have the microchips and stuff in them. And these people are so slick that they have these things that look like cell phones that can scan your card, scan your phone, and whatnot and stuff. And some of them put skimmers on at these stores. How they get away with it is beyond me, but they do. So you had a friend that had no teeth. I bought him an apple and asked him, did he want me to start it for him? He had to laugh. Really, Miss Malachi? She wants to go to Graceland, Opryland, Grand Ole Opry, Dollywood. I want to see the Smoky Mountains, Knife Works. Yeah, they got some nice shops up there in Gatlinburg, in Dollywood. And I wanted to go up there and rent a cabin, but because this time of year would have been a good time of the year to go. Um, but like I said, I have trust issues on doing things online. I do good to pay my rent online right now and 2 other bills online, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I've seen those wallets advertised, uh, sis. Mary, you still cleaning? Phyllis ain't responded, so she must have went down. So, but I appreciate y'all being here in this chat room and sitting here chatting with me. That's nice. That's nice. It says there are 8 people, but welcome to the outsiders looking in. I pray peace be with you. And don't be bashful about saying hi. You can say hi. Ain't nobody going to jump down your throat or say nothing to you as long as you're being and being respectful in here, you know. I don't pay nothing out. I tried to pay a bill one time back years ago online. I ended up sending the check to my dang self. Okay, it's Bob Johnson. Well, welcome, Bob Johnson. Are you you must be one of the new subscribers because I don't remember you from my past. Um, so welcome. We just ask that you be nice and be respectful and don't post anything ugly because the mods will kick you out. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. um, we don't like things like that. So, but you're more than welcome to sit on the sidelines and listen, or join in the chat room if you like. It's entirely up to you. Um, what you cutting into small pieces, Gear? It's like I said, I got a bunch of new subscribers. I couldn't tell you who all they are. I got notifications for a few new subscribers, but not on 300 and something people. I didn't get notifications for 300 and something people that subscribe to my channel. So some of them may be bots. A lot of them probably are bots. Like that was in my live stream this morning. You're wearing out. Straighten her up, Miss Malachi. You need to text me time you go live so I can get on there. Do you want me to send you a link? You got a few minutes before Robert's going to bed. You want me to send you a link? I can email it to you. Because you know I'm not going to drop it in the chat room. Well, Mary's waiting on to get internet set up at her place. Miss Phyllis has been having internet issues and stuff and everything. Okay, look, I'm getting them from her right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Um, Tell Robert he'll just have to get over himself for a little bit. Go to bed a little later. No, he go to bed whenever he wants to. I got to go to compose, right? Oh, there she is. Look, I'm doing it on the phone. I have to do it on the computer. I'm so dense right now. I was going to try to send you something on the phone. I got to do it on the computer. Yeah, I had another one of them brain cramps. I'm having one of them dull moments. I'll dye my hair blonde, bleach it blonde. What you talking about all while online, Mary? What happened? What did I miss? No running a wagon of trash to trash out. Oh, you doing work for other people, Mary? Is that what you're doing? Woman, you're always trying to do something to help somebody else. But that's just the way you are. You wouldn't be married if you weren't. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. I got it pulled up here to where I can do this now. I got to go to compose on the computer. Bob, how are you? And where are you from, hon? If you don't mind me asking. You were here in the U.S. or Mr. Johnson? Because we have people from all over. I've had people from all over. Okay, my dear, I just sent it. So you should get it momentarily. What part of the U.S. are you from? They keep asking, Mary. Well, as long as they keep asking, it keeps you busy. Idle hands keep the devil away. Yep. Let me know when you got it. I sent it to you, my dear. We got people from everywhere. When she gets done, come sort yours out. I try to get all of our stuff done before this weather set in, just to be on the safe side. Let me see if I can see what is it. It's probably still raining out here. I'm just going to pull the radar up. I'm not going to try to pull my camera itself from outside of it. Oh, I hear somebody out there making some kind of racket talking. Oh my goodness, Mary. Well, we got 33 weather alerts and 26 closings and delays. So Mary sounds like she's gonna get busy. Um. Oh wait, we got an announcement from the school. Hold up. Uh. Okay. OP said there was some because there was issues with last semester. There's going to be some adjustments made for the schedule for the second semesters. Uh, student second semester schedule may have changed, though. I guess the kids are going to like that. We will also have printed schedules for you as well. Okay. But they got to do credit recovery. That's what it is. There's a lot of kids did not go to school. Tuesday the 7th and the 8th. And that's for their credit recovery. Okay. We ain't say nothing about the school closing, so I guess we're gonna have to wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. There she is. Come on up here, girlfriend. I'm sorry I had you waiting.
That's all right. That's
most
all right.
most schools here are closed. Yeah. Southernmost, I forget exactly where it is you are. You don't have to say exactly, but I know you're not that far. Um, so
It's
what you
in
been doing,
Illinois.
Ellen? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew she wasn't that far from me. Um, but some other. Oh, there goes my screen again, y'all. You seen it? See it on my glasses here. Look, she's sitting there crocheting again.
That's
That's what
all
she
I
does.
ever do, baby.
That red, white, and blue one that you made, I love it. That one,
Which one?
that big red, white, and blue one that you did, that you made. Um, I think you either gave it away or sold it or something. I forget what you did, but dang,
Oh,
that thing
well,
was pretty.
I have another one over there on my chair if you want it. You're more than welcome to have it.
I'm just now hearing something for breakfast today. Oh,
What?
okay. Mary, she said, I finally just now hearing something about breakfast today. Uh, well, Mary, if weather's permitting and everything, you'll be able to go to your doctor's appointments and stuff. So I pray it works out for you. I don't start
Yeah.
going back to the doctor until the 20th of this month. And then I got to go 3 days, the 20th, the 22nd, and the 24th,
Cool.
all to the same doctor uh, for some testing. But it'll be
I think
okay.
I think that's when I go. The
Yep, right now
20th.
on the radar we got all this rain. Look at that.
Look at y'all.
We got rain. Kentucky's got snow or sleet. The northern part of Kentucky is now in the sleet, freezing rain, whatever you want to call it.
I want some snow.
And my kid wanted some snow too. She just wants to go play in it. So,
Well, of course.
what you
That's
making now? Another blanket or a shawl?
a blanket.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
That's all them pretty colors. That shawl that Trish made me and sent to me,
yeah.
I use it.
Shoot, I don't blame you, girl.
I do
I
use
tried to
it.
make me one and it came out with five armholes.
Malachi says she wants snow because it's fun. You gotta be careful though. age is creeping up on us, so we can't get out there and do some of the things we used to like to do.
I know. I know.
We'll slip and fall and dislocate a hip real quick.
Real quick. You ain't
Good googly
kidding.
moogly. That
You
might not be
ain't
pretty.
kidding.
That might not be pretty.
Uh-uh.
But
But Lord,
I hope all my old friends and stuff that used to come in here, I hope they're all doing well. I hope they're all safe. Um,
I saw JW did a live the other day. I
yes,
ain't
ma'am.
seen him in forever.
He did. I stopped in and hollered at him a minute. Phyllis told me that he was doing a live stream, so I stopped in there and hollered at him a minute. Um, Said something about that fog, and I said, "Yeah, speaking of, we got it here and in Kentucky right now."
Yeah,
But I'm not going out in it.
no. But oh, and guess who did a live today?
She's she Malachi said, "Oh, I know, but can still ping a few windows and with snowballs.
Right?
I can't run fast." Uh, Mary, you get to know who was doing live stream today.
Curb Creeper.
Crypt Keeper?
Curb Creeper.
Oh,
Yeah, he was at work. You know, he works at O'Reilly's, and
oh,
uh, and he's in Indiana,
uh-huh.
and he was showing the weather how bad it's getting, and he was walking around in O'Reilly's showing people what they needed to buy for their car, their
Yes, ma'am.
RV, their home, you know,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
because it's getting bad out there.
Right, right. Well, yeah,
So
you gotta take care of your vehicles too. You gotta think about them because them gas lines, fuel lines and stuff freeze up. Uh,
yeah,
and if you ain't got a heat blanket, like they use on the semi trucks or a certain type of heater, um, to keep the fuel lines from freezing up, there is fuel treatment stuff. I think they call it heat,
yeah,
um, to put in your gas tank there to help keep the fuel lines from freezing up.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, well,
yep.
I will
Or
let y'all
like,
know tomorrow what I got because right now the temperature is warming up instead of cooling down. So
well, that might be a good thing.
no, because when this temperature drops, it's gonna drop a sudden 20 something degrees
Well,
and everything's gonna freeze right up. So
but it's not raining there, is it?
yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, it's gonna freeze.
Yeah, we're expecting 4 or 5 inches of just rain.
Yeah,
So here you go, black ice in the wee hours of the morning.
yeah,
Uh, there are a lot of interstates and stuff closing down because of that. It's just too many casualties, too many wrecks.
yeah.
But
I saw they shut down almost all the interstate going through Kansas.
yes, ma'am.
So,
There are
sad.
some states calling Kentucky over here called a state of emergency already.
It's crazy.
No, she's not. I don't think she's crocheting naked. She looks like she's got some clothes on there, maybe.
I do got clothes on.
She covered her knees up.
No, that's my blanket. That's my warm blanket
Oh, she
right
got her
there.
heat blanket on.
Yeah,
She said, "If I got electric blanket, I'm gonna use it while I can."
yeah. Lord have mercy.
Malachi thought it was your knees.
Malachi,
Uh,
silly girl.
I'm gonna have to rename this Kim's Gossip Channel, Kim's Bullshit Can Channel, or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I still got the backup channel, but I don't even remember what I called. What I named
I
it.
swear we called it Kim's Garden Rant.
Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we did. We had 4 or 5 people sign up over there, but I ain't posted nothing over there.
Well, uh, we really didn't have, you know, we didn't have time. But
A lot of things happened,
yeah,
but this
yeah,
channel's still good, so I might as well still use it.
exactly.
So
And we all, you know, we all, even though, we kind of got quiet with each other and everybody got busy in their own lives, it's like here we picked up. Some of us ain't talked for a year, and it's like we picked right back up where we started from. You know what I'm saying? We still
yeah,
know and love each other just like we did a year ago.
yeah,
And that's the true meaning of friendship.
yeah, yeah. I mean, some of y'all, I can call here in the U.S. Miss Malachi. If I got something to get to her, I email her, or Miss Mary will post something on her channel and get her attention and stuff. But it's been rough for us all because we all been going through so many changes. Um,
Exactly.
a lot of us have a lot of different health issues going on, personal problems with family,
Right.
um, finances. I mean, you name it, it's there.
We've
It's
been
there.
through it all.
And uh, thank you, Mary. I try to make it as fun as I can. I try to be serious sometimes, um, but you never know what I'm going to say. You don't never know what's going to come out of my mouth. And uh,
Me either.
so it is what
There's
it
been
is.
a time or two where you've had to say, Michelle, shush it.
I
Hush.
mean, we've had our good times and our bad times, and uh, I have to say the good times outweigh the bad,
Yeah.
way outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
So, and like I said many times, and I'll say it again here tonight, I don't hold no ill will against nobody.
No.
You know, I try to, you know, everybody gossips about something.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't give a rat's hootie who you are. You know,
Exactly.
everybody's got something to say about somebody or something. Um, whether it be good or bad. Um, but I don't hold no ill will against nobody. I just pray everybody's doing okay and in good health.
Yep.
Uh, Miss Mary said for sure, Michelle. It's like yesterday, not a year ago. Well, we was
Yeah.
in a couple of days ago because I just popped up and did a live stream as well. So
But, you know,
tune in tomorrow night, Miss Kim. We'll do the can. Okay, baby. All right. I know it's getting late over there and you're getting tired and stuff. You tell Tommy I love him. Um, I'm still waiting for him to sing me another song. Um, yeah.
love you, Malachi.
And sister, you stay warm and be safe, and I'll email you tomorrow. God bless you and thank you for hanging out with us. And uh, I hope you enjoyed the chat because we enjoyed having you.
Yep.
And I'm going to
Every
blow
minute
you
of
a
every
kiss
day.
and send you some hugs. Love the
Yep.
can dance. Mary says she loves the can dance.
Hmm.
Uh, well, thank you, Miss Michelle, for popping up here with me
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
anytime. Any of y'all welcome up here anytime. Like I said, Mary's trying to get some internet stuff set up over there and stuff, and uh, Phyllis she's just having some issues, and um, but we'll get it all together.
Yeah, we will. We will.
You know,
We will. If
I
y'all, if anybody needs anything, you know how to find me.
you can't get him to sing at your daughter's house. Oh man. Well, maybe I can sweet talk him. I'll butterfly my eyes at him. I'll bat my eyes at him.
There you go.
You think that would help, Miss Malachi? Probably not.
You go for it, Miss Kim. Woo wee.
Her Miss Tommy, he sings good. He's got a good voice. I like to listen to him sing gospel music. He sings real good. I've been trying to get him back on to sing gospel song for I don't know how long. I think that was in a private chat that he sang, and it wasn't on a live stream.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was. Wasn't it, Miss Malachi? Wasn't it in a private chat that he did the singing? Because I don't think it. I know it wasn't on a live stream. I know your daughter got engaged. I'm happy for her. I pray everything works out for her.
I want to see some more videos of Malachi and Tommy and their friend going camping. Those were hilarious. Good
And
lordy.
she got that fart spray.
Yes. Hilarious.
And then she took the pots and pans and goes over by the camera. Bing, bing, bing,
And
bing.
yeah, scared the living daylights out of him. Oh, hilarious.
And she's always coming up with something. What got me was when they were traveling in the car, and she put that uh, fart spray in there. Yeah, she
I,
squirted some of that fart spray in the car.
I ain't never laughed so hard in all my born days. That
Yeah,
was
they Miss
hilarious.
Malachi, she's something else now. I could only imagine what she'd be like here in the U.S. and go camping with her.
Right?
OMG. Yeah, it was good times, gear. It was.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in a private chat too, Malachi. Lenny, oh, he's in Spain at the
Yeah.
moment. Oh,
Oh, is he?
that's what she said. He's such a joker. Yeah, but he
That,
seems like he's a lot of fun, especially when you guys go out to the beach and stuff. You know?
I know. That was that was some of the best memories.
And then her and Tommy, they got into metal detecting
Yep.
and stuff.
Yep.
It was doing some of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't did a walk and talk in such a long time or been down to try to get on any of that equipment down there at the river. Uh, because I'm afraid to get on. I'm afraid I'll fall off and get hurt even more than I already am. Watch the video when I set the alarm off to wake him up. Hilarious. OMG. I bet it was.
Yep.
I've seen just about all your videos. I had to go back in and look for that one. She is quite the character. I know, what did I say his name was? Brother John over there in the UK. I think he's having to have some kind of surgery done. John, if you're listening or if you watch us later, brother, I hope everything goes well for you. Uh, hope you're doing well. He looked like he put on some weight and stuff, so he looked like he was doing pretty good. And I know Sister Malachi remembers who I'm talking about. I don't know if you do or not, Michelle. Uh,
I don't.
but he,
Mm-mm.
yeah, he come up on my live stream a couple of times. Back way in the past when he was starting his, pulled muscle in the back twice,
All right, listen, you
so
filthy
being
animal.
able to get out and about. Oh, that's not good. Do what, Michelle?
I said, I was telling my dog, now listen, you filthy animal.
Hey, now my brother used that in one of the videos where we posted them lights when we went to the light show because they had little stands around the park for like different Disney stuff that they had set up, and
Yeah.
that movie Home Alone, and
Yep.
it had on there "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals."
Filthy animal. Yeah. I say that to my dogs all the time. Listen, you filthy animal.
Sis, uh, you have a blessed evening, and I will send you a message tomorrow. Um, I try to make people smile. I hope I've made some of y'all smile tonight with some of my club ups. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't somewhere. Um, I love you. I pray peace be with you and stuff. And yes, he still likes his fishing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. He got him a little scooter, and then I think he got him a little car. Finally, he was able to get his life straightened out there and stuff. But I think now he's got some health problems. But yeah, but I think he's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right. So I
All
I can
right.
I can keep him in prayer. Right now, it looks like drivers are trapped on I-71 with a shutdown because of heavy
Yep.
snow.
Yeah.
Um, JLR investigates. It has a
Oh, I
six.
love him.
It's got a six. That boy is all over the place.
All over the
I mean,
place.
all over. One minute he'd be over here,
Yeah.
1 minute he'd be over there. I'm like, boy, I can't keep up with you, son.
Yeah. I love him in Magnolia. Mm,
Yeah.
love him.
Uh, some more shocking information coming out of the White House. I'm not going to get into
Mm,
that.
no, don't go there.
Uh,
Leave it be.
nothing that comes out of there is no surprise to me.
Right? And half time it's a lie, so just don't even believe it.
If y'all see the screen on my glasses go black here on YouTube in just a minute, it's because I got the black screen again. See? You can see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it looks like people are digging out of some snow trying to get somebody's vehicle out of the snow.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go
Uh,
uh, watch them out there in the snow.
uh,
But
I'm glad
we
I'm
made
glad you I'm glad you popped up here with me for a few minutes. I know everybody's getting ready to go, and a lot of people got to get to bed. And I'll be up and down throughout tonight, periodically, checking and see the situation here. And I'll drop a little something in my YouTube channel tomorrow,
Okay.
letting everybody know the weather update here in Northwest part of Tennessee.
All right.
And if weather permitting, maybe I can get out and do a little drive uh, to see what's going on right here across the state line.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna make no promises, y'all, because my truck is not running that well. Roll on 20 January. Yeah, well, they're talking about there may be a little delay here with all this weather stuff going on and other stuff coming on. So somebody said it could be March.
Hmm.
It could be March before the inauguration. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I just don't know. I pray not. I pray not. Uh, but it's just we're gonna have to wait and see on that
Yeah.
because there's something brewing in the air. We all feel it. We all know that there's something unseen coming our way. Um, so just stay strong in the faith of the Lord and let Him guide you through these trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
That's all you can do.
Amen.
That's all any of us can do.
But if anybody needs me, you know how to find me. I'm gonna jump
Yes,
down
ma'am.
off of here,
All
and
right. Well, you tell Robert I said hello and miss
I
him. And
I will.
I look forward to seeing everybody again soon. I will try to do another live stream here soon. Um, no chance, no change. Well, Malachi, I pray a lot of things change. You know, we'll see what they're gonna do. We'll see
Yeah.
what they do in that first 100 days. Um, you know, like I was saying earlier, Mr. Johnson was talking already about what they're gonna do. Mr. Uh, Kennedy was talking about things that they want to get done. He said he's ready to roll right now. So
Hmm.
we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. Uh, let's just hope that the people that Mr. T is bringing on board is really for the people and not for their own personal satisfaction and gain.
Lord, I hope.
Because you know, money is the root of all evil. It is. It's the
Yeah.
root of all evil. But like I said, ladies, y'all stay strong in the faith. Keep the Lord close by. I pray for each and every one of you, and those of you that sit on the sideline, those of you that may watch this later. Um, I want to tell my kids and my grandkids all out there, I love them, and I pray they're safe in the states that they're in, and just keep your eyes peeled and know that I've
Yeah.
been trying to warn you kids and grandkids about things coming. Um, and now it's right here at your doorstep.
Yeah.
The rise of the machine is coming. It's
Yeah.
not coming. It's already here. And this year will be the year that they fully implement it. So buckle up, anchor down, be prepared the best you can, stock up on what you can. But the main
Yeah.
thing is stay armored up in the Lord and keep your faith in the Lord and know that He's got this.
Yeah.
And that all evil will be damned to hell forever and a day and then some.
Yeah.
And on that note, Miss Michelle, I love you. Thank you for popping up here with us for a few minutes.
I love
And
you too.
it was great chatting with the rest of y'all in the chat room. And I pray peace be with you all. God bless you.
Love
And
y'all.
And Miss Kim's fixing to sign out here. And I'm going to blow you a big old kiss.
Mwah.
Mwah. And a big old hug. Oh God, if I squeeze myself so hard, I'll go snap, crackle, pop.
Mhm.
But I love you all. Peace be with you. And I'll let you know as soon as I go live again. All right.
All right.
Be blessed, everybody.
Bye.